Over the past 2 years, Lethbridge, Alberta has seen a ton of people move here from BC and Ontario. And I thought to myself, why on earth would all these people be moving from these popular Canadian cities to Lethbridge, Alberta, a city of just 100,000 residents? Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. It's because Lethbridge has one of the most affordable real estate markets in all of Canada. So in the 4th episode of this series, I'm here to answer your questions. We're going to tour some houses, and we're going to see how far your money can go if you're actually deciding to move to Lethbridge, Alberta, and see if it's really worth it. Now, this is the 4th episode of this series, and I've already toured homes in the $200,000 range, the $400,000 range, the $600,000 range, and now today is gonna be really exciting. I'm gonna tour 3 estate properties that are among the highest priced residential real estate in all of Lethbridge, the $1 to $2 million price range. Now, if you're from places like BC or Ontario or even Calgary, $1.5 million can probably get you something pretty nice, I would think, or at least I would hope. But in Lethbridge, you can get a luxury estate home that's gonna make you feel like an actual baller. I picked out 3 homes that are listed here in Lethbridge, Alberta that are all between $1 and $2 million. And like any house hunting series, each home has its own set of pros and cons. But let's get real. With these homes, we're probably comparing more pros than cons. We're gonna start off this tour first at 403 Meadowlark Drive, which is located in Mountain Meadows, which is kind of like an acreage subdivision just outside of Lethbridge in the far west. It features over 3,100 square feet. It's a bungalow. It has 4 beds, 3 full baths, and 2 half baths. It has an oversized garage, and it even has its own basketball court. And the design of this home is absolutely breathtaking. Now, the only thing that I absolutely hate about this home is that it's raining outside, because there is so many cool amenities that I really want to show off. But for now, let's take a look at the inside. Now, stepping through the front door of this house is absolutely like nothing you've ever seen before. You have exposed concrete walls, and you have windows everywhere that overlook these gorgeous coulee views that's really hard to find in Lethbridge. Now, these windows are also triple pane commercial grade windows, meaning they're gonna be a lot quieter in the wind, and they're gonna be a lot more energy efficient. Now, over here, you also have a actual wood burning fireplace, which is pretty cool. You never see that anymore either, especially in a modern home like this. Off to this side, there is an office with some cool undermount lighting. And when I was talking about the outside here, this is one of the areas that I really wanted to show off today. And that's outside. You have this entertaining area, which is gonna be amazing, again, to soak in those views. And then just beside it, there's even a putting green outside. So if you're a bad putter and you live here, there's absolutely no excuse. I have an excuse. I don't have a green back there. That's why I'm bad at golf. But anyway, back in here is the kitchen. Again, very upgraded. You have custom cabinetry throughout, and of course, all these windows. I mean, doing your dishes here and just looking over this incredible landscape probably never gets old. Now, there are some other cool little features that I didn't have time to show on my Instagram. If you guys have seen my Instagram before, I did a video on here. I didn't have time to show this off, but over here, there's actually, where is it? This way. There's actually like a secret entrance into your butler's pantry, which is awesome. I love when it blends into the cabinetry like this. I've always wanted a secret door. I mean, who wouldn't? Back through here, there's a laundry room, another office space, but I want to take you guys all the way to the primary bedroom. And welcome to the primary bedroom of your literal dreams. Not only do you get to overlook your putting green back here, but again, you got these views in the corner, and you can just soak in these views. I can imagine waking up here every single day. You're just like literally a part of the prairies out here. And then continuing through, you'll see that there's like a lot of white in here, but all this white is actually cabinetry and storage. So if you open these sliding doors up, there's closet space throughout this whole area, and then you have built-in drawers over here, and you have some more hanging racks above here. And then through here is the primary ensuite, where you have a brand new steam shower that's been installed, floating cabinetry over here. And I really like the feature of these wall-mounted plumbing fixtures as well. It gives it more that high-end feel. It actually feels like you're in a hotel when you're coming into this bathroom. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way to the other side of the home. But as we're walking, I did have to bring the camera with me so you can just appreciate this main floor living space. I'm pretty picky when it comes to houses. This is a home that I would absolutely love to live in. And I don't say that often, and I don't say that lightly. But beside me here, there is another, the two-piece powder room for this level. There's custom cabinetry in this space that leads out to your triple car garage over here. Now, as we continue down the end of this hall, you can probably see behind me, that is your indoor gym, which we're gonna check out in just 2 seconds here. But first, I did have to point out that there are 3 more bedrooms on this level, one of which has their own ensuite. And then these 2 bedrooms here actually have a bathroom connected between the 2. So literally almost everybody up here gets their own washroom. Let's go check out downstairs. Now, this area down here is usually something I would really highlight, and it would probably be one of the best features of the home. That's not to downplay this space. It is an awesome theater room and entertaining area with a custom bar over here. You have lots of seating. You could probably put a projector up here and have a theater room overlooking, again, one of those outdoor spaces that I really wanted to show you. There's a fireplace. There's a electric or gas fireplace. There's a wood burning fireplace and a hot tub that's all sunken in to keep you out of the elements and to give you more privacy. Now, without downplaying this space, let's head over here into the gym that's connected to this house. And it is like a full-size basketball gym or pickleball court. Like, imagine having one of these in your house. If you didn't have an excuse already to be a bad golfer, now you have no excuse to not be fit either. Now again, I did want to show you guys outside. It is a bit rainy, but I think we have some B-roll from some other clips that we can put over top. But again, you do have access from your gym to the outside. I don't even know how much square footage this place is, but it's freaking awesome. Now this home is listed at $1,950,000. Typically, this is where I would go over what the mortgage cost would be, but on a luxury property like this, typically most buyers have a bigger down payment than just the minimum, and these purchases can be a little bit more complicated. So we're just gonna skip over this portion and head right to the next listing. Next, we're gonna go all the way to the south side of Lethbridge and tour the second property in Arbourwood Estates, which is one of the highest end communities in Lethbridge. All the houses in this neighborhood are gonna be well over $1 million and are gonna come with massive lots. It's a pretty cool neighborhood to drive through. Okay, now we are on the opposite side of town, all the way in the south, in the community known as Arbourwood Estates. This home here is made for families. And the reason why I say that is because there is a total of 10 bedrooms, which is absolutely nuts. So if you have a big family, this could be the home for you. Now, before we get too deep into this, we're gonna start right off in here in the main living area of the home. Actually, one of the main floor living area of the home is what I should say. You can say hi to the kitty, just having a little snooze. It's a nice kitty. But back here, you have large windows overlooking your massive backyard space, and you even have coulee views just over to the right here. And there is a little special something that I want to show you later. We're probably not going to go outside and take a look at it, unfortunately, again, because of that rain. But first, let's go over here into the kitchen, where you have a massive kitchen island and a massive kitchen space. Of course, you have granite countertops and custom cabinetry throughout. And again, for that big family, you're gonna get full use out of this kitchen, I'm sure. You're gonna need every inch of counter space and cupboard space in here, and there's certainly plenty enough to go around. Now, through the back here, let's see if I can open this door a bit. It is covered, which is nice even in the rain. And if you check all the way back here, you're gonna be able to see this massive pool, which is a really great feature, especially for having all those kids. But it is gated and it is surrounded, so you don't have to worry about any nasty accidents, so that's awesome. And again, they're gonna have plenty of space in that massive yard in the back as well. Now, through here over on this side, there is a large mud room that also leads out onto the triple car garage. There's 2 more rooms that I do want to point out, and the first of which is this main floor area over here that could be used as more of an open office, but there is an actual closed office over on this side. So you could use this as a sitting room like they have it here, or maybe even a formal dining room. But let's go check out all the bedrooms upstairs. It's pretty wild. Okay, now before we get to all of the different bedrooms up here, it's kind of hard to keep track. We're gonna start off right here in the primary bedroom, which of course is massive in a home like this. You have a ton of space, more than enough room for a king size, obviously. There is a walk-in closet, that's a given, but again, you have this large window overlooking that big backyard of yours and the pool as well as the coulees. Then through here is the primary ensuite where you have a jetted soaker tub, a fully glass and tiled shower, as well as dual vanities. Now, let's go check out all these bedrooms. We'll start off by actually the laundry room, and again, with 10 bedrooms, that's a lot of clothes, that's a lot of laundry. Good thing there's a large laundry room. Now through here, you have 2 more bedrooms on this side. There's another bedroom over here and a bathroom with, a 5-piece bathroom with dual vanities. All the way over here, around the corner, you have another 5-piece bathroom, again with dual vanities. And down here, you have bedroom number, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bedroom number 6 all the way down this hallway. Again, you're gonna need a lot of little ones to fill these bedrooms. Okay, now down in the basement in the lower level, of course, the bedrooms aren't done. There's another bedroom to your left and another 4-piece bathroom. However, over here is the ultimate entertaining space for big families. Obviously, you have this bonus room that has more than enough room for a full-size pool table, maybe even 2 pool tables if you want to get a tournament going. Obviously, they got an air hockey table, but there is a full-size wet bar over here and 1 more bedroom to top it all off. If you need bedrooms, again, this has got to be the house. There is just bedrooms everywhere. Now, another cool thing about this floor plan is that there is a walkout out to the backyard, and you also have a covered hot tub area down here as well. So if you love water, if you love big spaces, if you need bedrooms, this has got to be the house. There's one more cool feature over here, which is the theater room with tiered seating, again, so that entire family, all those families or all those kids from the bedrooms can come down here and get together and watch movies, especially during those winter months. Obviously, this property is going to be for a very specific buyer, probably a buyer with a lot of kids. However, at this price point, there is definitely the ability to be able to do some renovations to this home, maybe develop a bonus room by taking out some of the bedrooms on that second level, or even expand the primary bedroom and customize this home just the way you like it. The next property that we're going to take a look at is actually in the same community as Arbourwood, and it's actually just around the corner from the last home. It is a bit newer than the last one as it was built in 2021. It has over 3,300 square feet of total living space. It has 4 beds, 3 baths, and a half bath. It also has a triple car garage and has a totally different vibe than the last 2. It's probably the most timeless. And it's listed at $1,475,000. Okay, we've seen a modern house and we've seen a family house. Now it's time for probably the most classy house out of the bunch. Okay, now stepping through the front door of this place, your jaw is gonna absolutely hit the floor. Now, like I mentioned, this is probably the classiest home that we're gonna tour and is gonna age very, very well. So starting off in here in the main living room area, obviously you're gonna notice how wide and open and spacious this main floor actually is, but there is so many details that I absolutely love. First off, starting over here in the kitchen, bright white kitchen, which again is never gonna go out of style. It looks so good in here. One of the things that I really like are things like this double door fridge and freezer. So this side's a freezer, this side's a fridge. You're gonna have more than enough space in there. And just the overall layout of this kitchen. You even have an industrial gas range over on this side. And you're gonna lead into the dining room, which leads out onto your covered deck space back here. As well, there's even more square footage down here, which is the grand formal dining room. And there's even a 2-sided fireplace that's connected all the way back over here into the living room. And just look at some of these details in here. Like, I don't even know how this was made. I probably don't want to know how expensive it is, but it looks absolutely fantastic. Now flipping back this way, of course, you got these big picture windows overlooking the coulee view and the custom built-in shelving that's sitting around the fireplace with this glossy tile. Again, doesn't get any classier than this. Before we move on to more areas of this home, I want to go through here into the butler's pantry. So you do have a pocket door here to separate off this space. Now, when I was talking about food storage with that big fridge, just look how big this pantry is. You got food for days in here and some extra prep space, which is honestly one of my must-haves if I were ever buying a luxury home like this. You gotta have a butler's pantry to keep all of your kitchen appliances out of the main living area, just to keep it more clean, and you can have all these clunkier appliances in here because there has to be room for an air fryer. Now, before we head upstairs, I'm just gonna take a step down here into another mudroom that enters the triple car garage with heated flooring actually. And the choice of tile in here is super cool as well. I love how clean everything looks, but this gives it a little bit more texture and a little bit more of a vibe in here. Now from here, there's also these patio doors that lead out onto the front courtyard space, which in Lethbridge is gonna be super important to have an outdoor space that's protected by the wind. There is a nice little gazebo as you walk in. I'll overlay some video of that here. But you also have an outdoor fireplace out there as well, which is super cool and it's gonna be super cozy. Now, up on the second level, you're gonna be entering the bonus room up here. Now, again, really good place. The main floor isn't really gonna be the best for, you know, a TV room. It just looks too classy down there. A TV is gonna make it look tacky. In my opinion, you can do what you like. However, up here is one of the bonus room areas where you can, you know, get a little bit more informal, a little bit more relaxed, have your TV on and, you know, enjoy movies up here. But first, on the way to the primary bedroom, before we get there actually, I just wanted to point out all of the finishing details, like these spindle railings that, you know, they are a little bit more open, so they're gonna let more of that light flow through, but there's also a view down from here and on this side as well. But let's go check out the primary. So in here we have coffered ceilings. You got a gorgeous textured wallpaper on the back. And again, plenty of space in here. All of these primary bedrooms in these more estate homes are absolutely massive, but you have to check out this primary ensuite where you have this gloss tile in here. Everything is fully tiled and it looks so clean and so sharp. It's one of my favorites, I think. Now, stepping into here, you do have, check out the shower. You have dual shower heads on either side, a large niche on here, keep all your shampoo out of the way. You know, always make it look really clean in here, like you're in just a luxury hotel. I love it. Over here, quartz countertops, dual vanities with a little makeup area over here. I don't know how they keep it so clean. It looks fantastic. Then through here, we're gonna lead through into the laundry room for this level. So you do have laundry set up over here. You got lots of area over here to fold clothes, hang them up to dry, everything like that. A water closet over on this side. And then through here, one of the nicest closets that I have probably ever seen. This is a full closet room. It's not even, you can't even call it a closet. It would be disgraceful to call it a closet. Look at all the shoe storage, custom cabinetry throughout. It doesn't get much better. Through this laundry room, we're gonna continue through, and it wraps all the way around to the other bedrooms so that both the primary bedroom and these two additional bedrooms have access to that laundry room. So it keeps everything really convenient and very functional. And then just beside you here, there is another bathroom with a fully tiled shower in there as well. So I don't know how this home could get any better, but literally every floor you go to, there's always something that tops the next one. And this down here is probably the ultimate entertaining space with a little bit of serious business on this side. But you do have this large open space here where you can put up a TV, you can have a pool table and have everybody hang out. So you have this large seating bar up here. Then behind here is actually a full-size wet bar. And then from here, there's also access that goes out to more storage, like a cold storage. And then even further, there's a roll-up out here. I'll show you. So this way, through these sliding doors, this is gonna enter your second covered patio in this home. And they got like a full-size swim spa out there as well. And then just beside it, what's really cool is this door actually rolls up over here for some more storage, like for a big lawnmower or something like that. Now flip around on this side because I said there was something a little bit serious down here, and that is this glassed-in office space. So while you're working, you can probably just drool about how much fun you could be having out here. But that's probably what pays for the house, is the office. Now, through here, this is, again, the space just keeps getting better. You have custom cabinetry and tiered seating in this theater room. And it is a fantastic space with the glow lighting around the TV and also down here below this tiered seating. So just imagine entertaining in a space like this. You can go out there and play some pool, then come in here and watch some TV or watch the big game, whatever it might be. Now, finally on this level, there is also another bedroom down here with another bathroom with that same tile from upstairs that just looks so clean and sharp. But this bedroom down here is honestly like another primary bedroom. So imagine growing up down here and having your basement down here with all these windows. You got full-size closets and your own bathroom all to yourself. So today we toured 3 different $1 million homes in Lethbridge, Alberta to see what that kind of money can actually get you. However, if you're interested in other price ranges, please leave a comment down below. So if you're thinking about moving to Lethbridge from another province, I hope that this video shows you how affordable it is in Lethbridge and how far your money will actually go. And if you're already in Lethbridge, take this video as an eye-opener that yes, this is one of the highest price points in Lethbridge in this specific video, and probably in Canada in general, but please take this opportunity to remember how very lucky we are to still live in one of the most affordable areas in the entire country. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you do want to see more videos like this, there's a whole hunting series playlist right here, or you can learn more about the Lethbridge housing market right here on this playlist, and if you never want to miss another video, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over here.